Hi, I'm Melissa, your free range psychic. Today is Tuesday, November 26, 2019. Today I'm going to do a tarot reading on John Bolton. When I do my readings, I ask my spirit guides to show me the cards, and then I pick them out, and then I ask why they chose them. I'm going to be using Ciro Marchetti's Gilded Tarot and a simple Celtic Cross layout. There's also an oracle card for us at the end of the reading if you want to stick around. So, the subject card that my spirit guides chose was the Devil. When I asked my guides why they chose this card, although I think it's pretty fitting anyway for Bolton, they said this is Bolton as the sociopath, the narcissist, ultra right-wing warmonger. He's coming from this place of evil. Above is the Five of Swords. This is also the card of the narcissist and the sociopath. So this is again John Bolton as a warmonger, somebody who is wanting chaos and violence and disruption in the world. And when I asked, well, why is this? They basically said it's just really that he loves war, and he also making money from war. There's profit in this for him. And he thinks, and there's a huge amount of profit. We know this is the oil industry, this is a weapons industry that he supports. This is a NRA. This is his bread and butter, and this is what he thinks the state of the world should be at, a constant state of war. This is about power. This is about territory. This is about usurping rights. This is about establishing dictatorships. And this is the motivation, if you really think about it. Look at these two cards. Recent past. Three of Pentacles. So even though Bolton has a veneer, or has constructed this not personality, but persona, that's the right word, of being anti-Russian, of being extremely anti the Soviet Union, and an American nationalist, and behind the scenes, he's actually making deals with Putin, making deals with Saudi Arabia, making deals, weapons deals, all that kind of thing. This persona is a false persona. And maybe there was a time in the past when that worked for him and he actually really believed it, but that is not who he is. And if you think about it, think about him showing up in Russia with the trying to establish like an NRA, or representing the NRA, trying to establish gun rights in Russia. That was very much evidence of this trajectory of the GOP and the ultra-right wing courting Russia, courting Saudi Arabia, courting these other countries for influence, particularly to put one of their own in power in 2016. And then all the other deals that are being made behind the scenes, with the Russian oligarchs and the Saudi oligarchs. This is all in spin for him. This is really what he has been doing, establishing, developing these relationships over a long period of time, I should say. So although on the surface he's, people might say, oh yeah, but he's a hawk and he's anti-Russia. No, that's not the truth, according to my guides. and he's very much involved in the Ukrainian situation. You know, the trying to get Biden investigated and get the focus off Trump regarding that aspect of things, that it's the Democrats who are corrupt, not the Republicans, and also trying to help get the focus off Russia's interference with the 2016 elections. Underneath, King of Wands. So this is also a card that can be of a sociopath and narcissist, somebody who's very aggressive, very much a king. This is Bolton, and when I asked about this card, it was interesting. My guide said, well, this is why he did not get along with Trump, because Trump wanted to be the king. Bolton's not going to dismount his throne for Trump. So you really can't have two dominant narcissists or overt narcissists in the same room for very long. They're very much pack animals in a way that there's got to be one established alpha. So although it seemed mutually beneficial at the beginning, Trump being Trump and Bolton being Bolton, Trump, I'm not sure if Bolton has this issue, but Trump definitely has what's it called, oppositional personality disorder. So that is, a psychological diagnosis, and that is very much part of narcissism, where you do not respect any authority, and you're perverse about it, so that if somebody's asking you to do one thing, you'll do the other thing just to upset the balance. You refuse to follow any other authority, absolutely. And that's what Trump does all the time. That's why, he couldn't tolerate John Kelly. Bolton tried to have dominance over Trump, and just that in and of itself was why they parted ways. Besides Bolton, the other part that my guides were telling me was this, that Bolton agreed with all of Trump's agendas, but the problem was that he liked it better during the Bush administration, where you could do these things, like with Cheney, and the rest with chinning up the war on Iraq, and all the money they made billions and billions of dollars. They just literally stole it from the taxpayers, and they made a huge amount of money on oil, and they created all these divisions and all this between people and countries, and they just wreaked havoc on the world, and they made off with billions of dollars. They did it in such a way as they were able to keep up this veneer of respectability. I want to say just, because what they did, I'm amazed that Bush wasn't impeached for what he did, making up false evidence regarding Saddam Hussein and weapons of mass destruction. Obviously that all came out that was all false, but somehow they managed to keep it together on the surface, so that they could get away with these huge crimes against humanity. He wanted it that way, but Trump is impossible. He can't. He does not have a poker face. He cannot work like that. He has to come out. Everything has to come to the surface. He's a stupid gangster mafia guy, and he can't get away with these things without us knowing about it. I mean, whether he can get away with them, but we know about them. Everything's found out because he doesn't have the ability to hide anything. He's an exhibitionist. He's a child. He has such poor impulse control. He's just a nightmare, and so that's why Bolton left, also because he realized it was going to be his downfall as well, and he really has such contempt, and my guides tell me, for Giuliani and Trump, and his children. He thinks they're so stupid. they just can't get away. They're not going to get away with anything, and then they're going to be the cause of his downfall. So he left. Near future, interesting card. Six of Swords. My guides told me this is Bolton trying to get distance between himself and the Trump administration, between him and the things that they could really pull him down with regarding their high crimes and misdemeanors, involving the Ukraine and God knows what else. And very much this could be him testifying to Congress because he wants to appear to not have involvement. I'm not like those guys. They're the ones who did these horrible things. And I'm going to be, a hero. I'm going to be like you guys. We're going to look at their crimes. But me, no. I got out of there because I knew it was wrong. Although, no, he's very much involved in that and a lot of other things. So I wanted a clarifying card. And my guides gave me the Two of Cups. And this is very much this, collusion or conspiracy that was going on with Trump and Putin and the Ukraine. These deals that were being made, and with Victor Shokin. Giuliani going behind the scene to have these meetings with Shokin and Nunes and whatever, all of that. And you see this star here, the light's being shined on the nature of this relationship that was hidden or they tried to hide. Russia being involved in the elections and then trying to blame it on the Ukraine and whatever was going on with wanting to put the blame on of corruption on Biden and the Democrats, this kind of thing. So he's trying to saying, oh yeah, look, this was really going on, but I'm just kind of an observer here. I'm not involved. The clarifying card. And this is, I think, similar. Another, like both of these cards, look at them, both people in motion, walking away from something, right? This is a Seven of Swords. This is Bolton, I believe Bolton giving testimony, walking away with his dirty deeds, maybe even making a deal with Congress, with Schiff, to say, I'll testify if I have some kind of immunity, so that he's describing, crimes and misdemeanors or whatever of what Trump and his cohorts did. I asked for a clarifying card for that. They gave me Six of Pentacles, and I was looking at that card and I went, quid pro quo. That's what that is. So this is, Bolton giving testimony or giving information regarding the quid pro quo that Trump was attempting with the Ukraine, or with Ukraine. I was told not to say the Ukraine, with Ukraine. And is it Solinsky, with the president? Outcome, judgment. This is the House and the American people judging all of this, information that's coming out, and more information. If you look here, there's these bodies kind of rising from the ground. I think this represents much more coming. The cosmos, really, cosmic involvement in bringing the truth to light. It cannot be hidden. Things are coming out, and we're going to know, and there's going to be judgment. I asked for a clarifying card on that, and I got the Three of Wands from my guides, and they say, well, this is all about Russia and Trump's involvement with Russia and Russia's involvement with our government and this coup. All of this information coming out more and more and more. And this also could mean Saudi Arabia and whatever other foreign countries that even China, that we've been doing these, or not we, the Trump administration has been doing, its dirty work with, at the expense of the American people and the American democracy. Turkey. So that is my reading on Bolton. I'll look at my notes and see if there's anything else I want to say. It was a little complex for me. I didn't know that much about Bolton. I mean, I knew he was alt-right wing. I knew that he was, a hardline warmonger. But yes, my guide said this. Bolton doesn't want to be one of Trump's rats falling out of his tower, but it's too late. So, I guess that would be another important thing. My guides were saying that even as he tries to distance himself from the situation, it's too late for him. And he will get his own judgment because he has been involved in these crimes. The card that I got for us was from Diana Cooper's Angel of Light cards. It's the deck. And it's very fitting. It's gratitude. Your guidance is to count your blessings. When you say thank you to the universe for its gifts, it responds generously to you. Angel wisdom reminds you to say thank you for all that you have, the intangible as well as the tangible. Whenever you say thank you from your heart, more is bestowed on you, for gratitude is the key to opening the doors to universal abundance. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude and open yourself to receive love and plenty for your life, or into your life. Your angels will smile on you. The affirmation: I am grateful for everything in my life. With that, I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I want to wish you happy Thanksgiving. Have a lovely day, and don't forget to give thanks. Take care. Sending you my love.